What if the universe wasn't out there, but inside your own mind? And what if you got trapped in it? Today, we're diving into a mind-bending story that feels like a mix of Inception and Inside Out, with a sprinkle of astrophysics. It's called NEUROCOSMIC, and it asks a powerful question. Can we find our way back from despair by literally rebuilding our own minds? The story begins with a tragedy. Mira, a brilliant but overworked scientist, and her young son, Noah, are in a serious car accident. They both fall into a coma, but this is where their journey truly begins. Instead of waking up in a hospital, they find themselves in a breathtaking, shared mind world called the NEUROCOSMOS. Imagine a living universe made of starlit neurons, glowing thougalaxies, and rivers of emotion. It's a place of infinite beauty and wonder. But something is terribly wrong. A creeping, dark fog called the null is spreading across this vibrant landscape. It drains color, silences sound, and freezes everything it touches, like a cosmic frost. This isn't just some random monster. The null is a physical manifestation of Mira's own deep-seated burnout, her exhaustion, and her crushing sadness. Her internal despair is literally unmaking their shared reality. As Mira grapples with this terrifying world, a guide appears, a cheerful, glowing being named Sin, who introduces himself as a serotonin avatar. Sin is pure, unfiltered happiness, and he's here to help Mira navigate the treacherous terrain of her own psyche. He explains that the only way to stop the null is to reach the very center of the neurocosmos, a place called the neuronexus. This is the mind's core, the source of all growth, creativity, and hope. Their mission is to restart a process called neurogenesis, which is the brain's amazing ability to create new pathways and, in this world, to reignite the light of hope itself. Along their journey, they meet a cast of quirky characters who are all personifications of different brain chemicals and emotions. There's GABA, a super calm and mellow character who can slow down time and create zones of tranquility, offering them brief moments of rest from the null's relentless advance. Then there's Dofa, a hyper-energetic, thrill-seeking guide who helps them find shortcuts and take exciting risks. Dofa represents the thrill of discovery and reward, pushing Mira to move forward instead of giving up. Each character they meet is another piece of the complex puzzle that is the human mind, and each one plays a crucial role in helping Mira understand herself. The journey to the neural nexus is far from easy. The path is littered with shattered landscapes and broken pathways. Sin explains that these are memory bridges, connections between important moments in Mira's life. To proceed, she must repair them. But here's the twist. She can't do it alone. Soon she finds Noah, lost and scared within the spreading darkness. They realize that to fix these bridges, they have to confront the painful memories that broke them in the first place. This is where the story gets incredibly personal. We see flashbacks. Mira, buried in her work, missing Noah's school play. An argument over a broken vase that was really about feeling unheard. These aren't huge, dramatic betrayals, but the small, everyday hurts that can build up and create distance between loved ones. To rebuild a memory bridge, Mira and Noah must talk about these moments, forgive each other, and, most importantly, Mira has to forgive herself. Each time they do, a broken bridge reforms, glowing with new light and pushing back the encroaching fog of the null. They aren't just fixing a fantasy world. They're healing their relationship, one memory at a time. As they get closer to the neural nexus, the null senses its defeat and lashes out. It becomes more aggressive, a swirling vortex of Mira's deepest fears and insecurities. It whispers her own doubts back at her. You're a failure as a mother. You'll never be good enough. It's all your fault. The null corners them, separating Mira from Noah, threatening to consume him entirely. This is the ultimate climax. The fog is a manifestation of Mira's logic-driven despair, her scientific certainty that things are broken beyond repair. With Noah about to be lost forever, Sin tells Mira that logic and reason can't defeat the null. Only something stronger can. She has to make a choice. Will she surrender to the cold, hard facts of her sadness, or will she choose to believe in something less tangible but infinitely more powerful? Looking at her son, Mira finally lets go of her guilt and her need for logical explanations. She chooses love. She chooses gratitude for the time she had with him, for the joy he brought her. She chooses hope, not as a scientific possibility, but as an act of faith. The moment she makes this choice, everything changes. A brilliant light explodes from her heart, a rebirth of pure, unconditional love. This light is the ultimate expression of neurogenesis, a supernova of hope that vaporizes the null. The darkness recedes. The colors rush back into the neurocosmos, and the world is reborn, more beautiful and vibrant than ever before. And then, a flash of white. Mira's eyes flutter open. The first thing she feels is the rough texture of a hospital blanket. The first thing she hears is the steady beeping of a heart monitor. She turns her head, and there he is. Noah, awake, looking at her. Their hands are already clasped together. No words are needed. They've already been on the universe's longest journey, fought the darkest monsters, and found their way back, not just to the real world, but to each other. Neurocosmic is such a powerful metaphor for mental health. It shows that our minds are not static, fixed things. They are dynamic universes that we can explore, understand, and even heal. The story reminds us that dark times, like the null, can feel all-consuming, but they are often born from our own pain and sadness. And most importantly, it shows that the path to healing isn't always logical. Sometimes, it requires a leap of faith, an act of forgiveness, and the radical choice to believe in hope and love, even when it feels impossible. What do you guys think of this story concept? I find it absolutely brilliant. Let me know in the comments what parts resonated with you the most. Is it the idea of a mind universe, the avatars of brain chemicals? Or the emotional journey of healing a relationship by rebuilding memories? Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like and subscribe for more explorations into amazing stories. See you next time.